you all, and thank you for joining us. You are watching the BIDII YANGU show now. Chances are today you've gone on a social media platform, be it Facebook, be it Twitter, be it Instagram. Now, tonight the conversation drives towards social media marketing, social media marketization, influencer marketing. We have one of Kenya's most influential media personalities on tonight. Welcome.
Asante sana. Yes, okay. I go by the name MOSE Ax, commonly known as MOSE Ax on my social media channels, but my real name is Alex Mose. I am a social media personality. I'm an influencer. I'm like a radio presenter too.
Mose, let's talk about the numbers, because the numbers is what brings in money. Yes?
Yes, of course. Influence and numbers is like the real thing in this, like in the 21st century. So on my Twitter page, I have about 126,000. On my Instagram, I have about 50,000 plus followers. Then on Facebook, I have about 49,000 followers. And on YouTube, I have over 9,000, close to 10,000 subscribers. Yes.
It's a huge number.
Yeah, it is. But you know, I started back then when I was in campus. Yeah, that's when like I got interested into joining the social media channels. By then, of course, I was not sure whether at one point or at one time in my life I'll be interviewed because of my followers. Yes.
So it began just as a way of socializing, like most people.
Yes, it was just the normal way. Like when I joined pale Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, just to connect with friends. That is how it started. But I don't know what happened, by the grace of God, maybe.
At what point did you realize that I have numbers and I can use these numbers to my advantage?
Yes, I think after campus, that's like around 2015. That is when I think I had about 20,000 followers. Then I was nominated as one of the most influential Twitter personality in the country in the SOM Awards. Yeah, together with some big names in the industry. So I was like, kumbe, like nimenominatiwa, but by that time, of course, I had not started like making that huge amount of money, like even like making something out of. I had a following. I was influential, but the influential thing was not converting into money.
Because you can have a huge following, yes, but these followers, you're not influencing them in terms of making money.
Yes. So that's where I was in 2015. Then fortunately, I think after the nomination, my first company like checked in, and it was a good company. It's one of Kenya's, it's a super brand in Kenya. Yes.
So how did you get to this 20,000 first?
20,000
What kind of content were you giving?
You know, I think before 2014, okay, social media was not a big thing in Kenya. If you can remember, like in 2013 general elections, most politicians didn't use social media as a campaign platform. So it was not a big thing. So, but for me, I was just there, like trying to communicate with my friends, trying to follow like each and everything happening inside and outside Kenya. So I was trying like to be informative, like to other people. I think that's when now people decided to this guy is so informative, so let's just follow him. Then from there, I think I started doing trends on social media, but there was just funny trends, just some fun, maybe Kenya versus Tanzania, Kenya versus Nigeria. You see those kind of stuff. So from there, like people are like, oh, so this is the guy who's driving the hashtags. This is the guy who's driving like the conversations. Then I remember that is the time when I did the hashtag Baba while you are away. Yes. Yes, I'm the one who started the hashtag. So when I did that hashtag, like it trended almost for 1 week. So people were more interested in me. Then now the numbers started like rising, then up to 20,000. 2015 by March, I was about 25,000. Then now companies now started like coming.
Interested now.
Yeah, exactly.
They are spotting you now.
Yes.
What were you doing while you were amassing these numbers? What were you doing? Because most people don't think social media is a place you can get money. You must have maybe had a side hustle while you're growing these numbers.
I can't say it was a side hustle, because I was just a student, a campus student, with of course free time like mingi sana. Uko na only 2 units maybe in a day.
Okay.
So just do them alafu you are just out there doing nothing. So mimi nikamwa in my free time let me try to blog. So I started like by writing blogs, entertainment blogs. But I had one of the like it was one of the first rising blog by then, but it was like a kind of gutter press, of course, for entertainment. Yeah. So from then, I think after some time, it was not like I felt like it was not informing Kenyans, so I had to close it down.
Right.
Yes. So that was like my free time. So after I closed down my blog, now I decided to concentrate on my social media channels, trying to make like be authentic and be like be informative for most people. So like I will post like each and every breaking news. I will post like each and every like entertainment news in the country.
That is in the
Everything that is like I'll go online in the morning, then I will read some blogs from Kenya, from outside Kenya, so that like I could inform people on my Twitter, my Facebook, and of course on my Instagram page. Now that's when I think most Kenyans decided to like, I think I can follow this guy. You know, most people follow people because you want to gain something. Yeah. So for me, it was like a source of information I was giving people. Apart from, you know, people like people depended more on the traditional media. That's like gazeti na TV.
Yeah.
You see. So for me, nikawaletea like an easy way to access, an affordable and easy, like uko kwa simu yako hapo ushapata breaking news. Yeah.
It's very affordable. Mobile penetration in Kenya is very high, and like almost everybody has a smartphone, so they can access the phone, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
So did you have a career? What did you study in school? Because
okay, in campus, by the way, I did something very different. Like something very, very, very different. From 2010, that's when I joined campus. I joined computer science and technology. That's what I did in campus.
Okay.
Yes. So after now 2015, I think that's when I realized that I can write blogs, right? I can do something with the news. Yeah. Then 2015 again, I was now like called in for a certain radio station in Nakuru. Yeah. To go and be like one of the presenters there.
Okay.
Now that's when I was like,
and that
so
came in as a result
of my influence on social media. Yes.
Media. How was that experience for you?
From first it was like, okay, it was a shock to me. I've never even believed in my, like you know, I've never believed like I can maybe present on a radio station. I've never even like had thoughts of that. Maybe in our family, like hakuna msashe yenda kwa TV ama kwa ona hizo zote. So wakati nilikuwa naambiwa like come and join us, I was like how? Then I was told that because of your numbers, I think you can influence people to listen to a radio station, and in the process, maybe in your show you can get like numbers. Your show can trend the whole country, and within no time, by the way, my show was trending the whole country. Yeah, there was even sometimes my show was trending as one of the top trending shows in Kenya when I was on radio. Yeah, I think now that's when now I gained even more followers, because now people are like, now this is a radio presenter, his show is doing well. Some companies now want even to work now with me. Then at some point, I realized that I was making more money from my online marketing, because most companies, they were coming to me like, just tweet this for us, just do a trend for us, and I was charging like some good amount of money. So in a month, I'll make like maybe 3-4 times the amount I was being paid from the radio station.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at what point did you now start strategizing to say like, this is what I'm going to do, this and these companies who I'm going to work with, and they are going to pay me this and this amount of money?
Okay. In 2015, yeah, just as maybe July there, 2015, I was called by an agency which does something for, like, does online marketing for, I think, Coca-Cola. They called me to go for like a social media interview.
Okay.
As one of Kenya's like biggest social media brands.
Was it like a survey or?
No. It was like it was on a social media day. So they were featuring like those people who are like very active, like very influential on social media.
Right.
Yes, and like we were only 5 in the whole country, and I was like one of them. Now that's when I was like and I was paid by the way. It was a 2-minute interview with the Coca-Cola team, and I was paid some good amount of money, and I was like, wait. So I can be making money from this. Now that's when I decided like I think I should concentrate more on now the social media marketing part. Then now more companies were getting interested into joining social media. More companies were like most companies now, they've started like putting some amount of budget on social media marketing. Yeah. So I decided like, why don't I make sure that this is now the main thing? Because in future, more and more companies will now want to have a social media marketer. It's a growing thing. Then I asked my friend in the US. There's a friend of mine. We just met online. And I just asked him like, how is the influencer marketing or the digital marketing back in the US? Then he told me like, it's a big thing, and of course like it's one of the biggest industry right now in the US. I was like, okay. So I told him about the Kenyan influencer thing. And he was like, I think now that will be the biggest thing in Kenya in the next 5-6 years. And I was like, I want to be part of it.
Part of this trend.
Yes.
Since we are talking about money now, these companies that approach you for marketing, do their values have to align with yours, or is it just something that give me money, I will push your product?
No. Okay. I think, okay, all of us are looking for money.
Yes.
Like that's the first thing. But you cannot degrade yourself to do some things which you don't even agree yourself.
Okay.
You see, like for me, politics, I don't do.
You don't do politics?
Yes.
Just your value.
Yes, I've been approached by so many politicians. Like, just do this for us, just hype for us, like something of that sort.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, for me, I don't do politics. Yes. So sometimes I think there's joy and satisfaction in saying no to some things. Hata kuna pesa. Yeah.
There you have it. You have to draw a line between followers and who you are, because you can be an influencer and then the numbers influence you to degrading yourself or to changing who you are.
Yes,
right?
True.
Social media marketing is the in thing. Now we are going to go on a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the audience. What does the audience in Twitter look like? The audience in Instagram, in Facebook, are they all the same? Are they different? Stay tuned.
Yeah.